You're listening to the Keep Optimizing podcast to increase your traffic, improve your conversion rates, and grow your profits.
Hello and welcome. If you're looking to improve the performance and return on investment of your marketing, then you've come to the right place. I'm Chloe Thomas, the host of this Marketing Focus podcast, and it's very, very cool to have you tuning in. In today's episode, I'm talking to Amy about driving full price sales because this month is all about affiliate marketing. And I know the assumption or fear that many of you have that affiliates can only drive discount-loving, poor-quality customers, and that's a reason why a lot of you don't do affiliates or don't invest more. Well, in today's episode, we're tackling that head-on. Amy is sharing a whole host of tips about how to increase the number of affiliates you've got driving full price sales, how to get them driving that, which is perfectly possible to do, and talk about how to get good quality sales out of all your affiliates, because one of the strategies is to go after the right type of affiliates. Another is to build better relationships with your other affiliates. And there's some really, really high quality tips coming up for you in this episode. We're going to meet Amy in a second, but before we do, please do check out the sponsors. This podcast is brought to you by Klaviyo, the ultimate e-commerce marketing platform for brands of all kinds and sizes. Whether you're an entrepreneur just starting out or you're part of a marketing team at a multinational brand, Klaviyo will give you everything you need to create memorable marketing moments, building customer relationships that keep shoppers coming back time and time again. Get started with a free account today. Visit klaviyo.com/masterplan. That's KLAVIYO.com/masterplan. Today, I'm chatting with affiliate marketing expert, Amy Spencer. Amy is the Chief Operations Officer at Webgains, the high-performance affiliate marketing network. She's been at Webgains for over 4 years, helping their international growth by connecting the right publishers and advertisers. Before that, she spent 5 years at VoucherCloud, so it would be fair to say that Amy really knows her affiliate marketing. Hello, Amy.
Hi, Chloe. Thanks so much for having me here today.
It's great to have you on, to have someone with so much experience on kind of both sides. You know, you've been an affiliate essentially, and you work with retailers all the time or advertisers all the time to help them grow. So I'm looking forward to hearing your perspective from both sides, I suppose. But how did you get into affiliate marketing in the first place?
Well, this is going back quite a few years for me, as you've pointed out. But I guess I started out by studying business and marketing at university, and I was always very interested in the mechanics behind consumer behavior and decisions on how we spend the money that we earn and why we spend the money in that way. And after a few different roles, I then landed in a position at VoucherCloud, and the rest is kind of history. I've been in the industry for over 10 years now, and it's been a really amazing journey so far.
Excellent. Okay, like a lot of our guests on this show, you found it by accident, and now you couldn't bear to leave.
Absolutely.
It's a common theme with these kind of new marketing methods. Is very few of us went as a kid, yes, I want to be an e-commerce marketer, because it didn't exist. But now we're all about it. But I digress. Now, back in the intro to this episode, I talked about how I come across a lot of people who are reluctant to try affiliate marketing because they think all it's going to get them is low value, terrible repeat purchase, awful quality customers. I know that that's not the case. So what would you say to them, Amy? How would you persuade them to give it a go?
Yeah, and I guess that's why I'm here today, is to help dispel the myth that the affiliate channel is all about discounts and discounted products. I really want to help share I really want to help communicate that there's so much value in the channel, and it's a very secure and growing industry. Throughout 2020, throughout the pandemic, it's one of the channels that has significantly grown year on year, and it's now worth a huge amount. In 2019, it's had over £510 million worth of ad spend invested in it. So that's the size that we're talking about. There's so much potential for it. There's so much opportunity. And that's what I really want to talk with you and your audience today about is how to get the most out of the channel and its value.
Yeah, because it's a channel which I think often people don't hear about, weirdly. So I suspect some of our listeners are listening this month going, oh, I didn't know that really even existed. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Because it's such a force in many e-commerce businesses, yet it doesn't get a lot of press.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of certainly one of the challenges of the industry, and that's why coming on podcasts like this and talking about the industry and talking about brilliant case studies and success stories is really, really important, because we really do need to break that bubble, and we need to make sure that marketing directors are aware of the value of the channel and also dispelling some of these myths that some people might have around it not being valuable, always being about voucher and cashback sites that drive a lot of the volume. And that's not the case. You know, working at Webgains, working across so much data, looking at so many different partnerships, we can see the value of all sorts of different publisher types that actually drive sales for the clients that we have on our network. And it's those relationships and those kind of valuable user journeys that I really want to talk about today.
Let's start talking full price then. You said about publisher types, which of course are the affiliates who are doing the marketing for the retailers, who are putting the links up there and driving the traffic. Now, which publisher types are the ones that we should be looking to recruit to our affiliate accounts in order to get full price sales?
We would always advise to have a diverse mix of affiliates on your program. And, you know, that's really important to start with that. This conversation isn't about discrediting voucher sites or sites that actually, promote promotions for advertisers. We would always encourage a much more diverse mix of affiliates on an affiliate program. And actually what we've seen is that all publisher types have the ability to drive full price. How you engage with them, how you work with them with your product sets and your marketing messages will really help drive a healthier number of full price sales via those partners. When we've done analysis, certainly comparison sites and CSS partners have the capability of driving a large percentage of full price sales. And obviously content sites, and that includes bloggers, influencers, publishers that create kind of fresh content for the partners that they're working with. They also naturally can drive high levels of full price sales.
Cool. We're going to get into those different publisher or affiliate types in a moment, but I just want to come back to what you were saying about having a diverse set of affiliates on your account and having. And sorry guys, I'm going to end up saying affiliate and Amy's going to say publisher. They're the same thing. Okay. Otherwise I'm just going to keep saying both of them.
I'm glad you clarified that, Chloe. Yeah.
It's all going to get really tedious, but in my head, they're affiliates. In Amy's, more correctly, they are publishers. So when we say those words, we're meaning exactly the same thing. Right. We can now both relax and just get on with the point we're actually trying to make, which is not about words. So I wanted to come back to the fact you're saying it's as much about having a diverse portfolio and liaising with the affiliates well, as it is about going, I'm only going to talk to someone who can drive me full price sales. Because I think, as I agree, it's this e-commerce game is never about only driving full price sales. It's about driving the right sales with the right partners. So I think we will come back to the messaging piece and managing your affiliate shortly. Gosh, we've got a lot to cover today. But first, you mentioned comparison sites and CSSs. I think we all know what a comparison site is. What does CSS mean?
It's a comparison shopping service. So all CSS providers would have a comparison site. So it is much of the same, but it's accessing different inventory on Google in order to drive those sales. So when you're searching, say you're searching for a pair of red shoes on Google, you might now notice this comparison box that pops up within Google search. It's actually a fairly new publisher type that we've seen generate a lot more revenue in the affiliate channel over the last couple of years.
So it's a bit like outsourcing your Google shopping campaigns to an affiliate, but you could run it as well as doing your own to increase visibility.
Yeah, absolutely. And the benefit is that it allows you to showcase more of your product inventory. And it's quite an interesting point, and I'm sure we'll talk about it a bit more in this podcast, but it comes back to actually selling products and connecting your products with the customers that are most relevant for those products. And by taking it a step back and looking at your affiliate program and understanding, where is there demand for the products that you sell, you'll be able to identify actually where can you sell your products at full price, and who are the customers that are willing to pay full price for those products.
Got you. So to take advantage of that type of publisher or affiliate, the key thing is we've actually provided a product feed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I want to make that point, because I'm sure there's a lot of people listening who are signed up to an affiliate program and who've never provided a product feed. And if you've not provided a product feed, there's an entire group of affiliates, of publishers, who cannot work for you.
It's so important, Chloe. It's one of the biggest bugbearers that I come across is feeds not working and publishers having difficulty with product feeds. And I would say if you're an advertiser starting out in the channel and you want to engage with these types of affiliates, that then getting your product feeds in shape is really, really important. You need quality feeds so that your publishers can properly work with them. It's something that we've invested a lot of time at Webgains is supporting our partners to make sure that we're optimizing the feeds. And, we've seen huge increases, 60% year-on-year increases for the brands that we've worked with that have, made sure that they've got great product feeds that are covering all of the products that they want to sell. And that really will help with your full price strategy for sure.
Nice. Okay, so there's a really big tip. If you want more full price sales, make sure you've got a decent product feed going in to the affiliate network. Okay, then the other one you mentioned is content affiliates, which is an area I find really fascinating, because when I started off in this industry about 20 years ago and was running affiliate campaigns, you had affiliates and you had SEO and you had PR, and all these things were completely separate. And now it feels like social media in terms of influencers, PR in terms of influencers, SEO in terms of influencers and PR and digital stuff has kind of all merged together. And actually, you might internally have the same person in your business doing the reach out for PR, for influencers, for content, and for your affiliates to some extent, if you're paying them via commission. So when you say content, can we hear that as influencer?
Yes, I think content is all about content creators, isn't it? It's about those publishers that are able to place your products in a way that are appealing to customers that they can speak to. So content creators absolutely can help with driving full price sale. I think it's really important for advertisers to be clear with their focus products, to be clear with the type of audiences they want to reach. And if they do that, then these content partners are likely to be able to create completely unique content around their products and positioning it in a way where customers are then willing to spend full price for that item. And I think, I don't know if we'll go into more detail on it later on, but certainly understanding data before you look at those types of strategies with the content affiliates is really, really helpful, because it will allow you to understand kind of where do you have flex, where does your product sit in the customer's eyes in terms of, is it an essential product, how relevant is it for them? All of these things actually feed into the ability to drive full price sales. There's also lots of research that's being done at the moment on how users or how customers place value on the products that they buy. So, and value can mean different things. It doesn't have to mean discounting. It could be that they feel like they're getting more for their money. So, versus what competitors are offering, it's more valuable to them. It could be to do with more of an ethical stance. So maybe the products represent something that is socially responsible or more ethical, and so in which case consumers are possibly more likely to pay full price. And there's been quite a lot of studies based on this that actually, customers are happy to shift their spending power to items that are full price if they're attached to socially responsible causes. So there's lots to think about when you're devising your strategy around full price, and especially with these content publishers, coming back to your original point, especially with these content publishers who can really help position your product to potential customers.
Yeah, because you are, the thing which we should say with a lot of this affiliate activity is, in order to get affiliates advertising your product, 9 times out of 10, you've got to go and ask them to do it. So you've kind of got to do a bit of a sales process on them, a bit of a sales pitch on them. And so it makes complete sense to me that you need to go back to actually, why would the customer buy this? And then who is the affiliate? Who's the publisher that has the platform, has the voice that fits with our product? And then you do it. So there's quite a lot of research involved if we want to do these more high end, I suppose, affiliate strategies.
Yeah, there is. I think certainly, defining your strategy, defining the products you want to focus on, crunching that data to make sure that it is the right option for you as a brand. Certainly within the affiliate channel, there are loads of tools out there to help with that connection piece with the right publishers. At Webgains, we've designed something called Affiliate Discovery, and that essentially helps connect brands with the right publishers. And obviously you can tailor that to content publishers if that's what you're focusing on as part of your outreach. So there are tools available. Some of them are very smart. Affiliate Discovery for us was kind of built on a lot of data using different algorithms that we've built, and it involves machine learning and AI, and it really helps take the legwork out of doing that relationship piece and finding the right publishers.
That sounds amazing. I seem to remember back when I ran affiliate accounts, it was more a case of Googling for what you were looking for and then hoping and praying they might be an affiliate or would even respond. So that I can see exactly how that would save a huge amount of time. And then we were talking about, I started drifting into the sales process there, and you were talking about how it's about refining your messaging and your communications. So is part of the path to increasing the amount of higher price sales or full price sales in your account about building relationships with affiliates, not just about, like the splattergun effect? We'll try and get as many as possible. It's more about going deep with the ones who are already doing it.
I think, there are a number of different strategies that you can look at when you're running your affiliate program. And like I said at the start, I don't want to kind of take away from having a diverse portfolio of publishers working for you. That is important because that builds in resilience into your affiliate program. But absolutely, if you've got some strategic partnerships with either content publishers or a different publisher type that you really want to build on with the objective of driving more full price sales, yes, having more of a dialogue and sharing your KPIs and sharing, your brand messaging to help with that is going to be important.
It really is thinking of them as a partner rather than thinking of them as Facebook ads or Google ads.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you've said, or we have both said a few times, that we should be looking at a diverse portfolio. So whilst we're working on improving or starting our relationship with our content publishers, once we're working on improving or starting our relationship with our CSS and our comparison site affiliates or publishers, what other groups would we be crazy not to be targeting as a retailer if we want sales that are good quality for us, not necessarily full price?
I mean, you could still get good quality sales from voucher and cashback and closed loop publishers. Certainly, like I said at the start, I don't want to discredit them at all. A lot of these publishers are actually brands in their own right. They have huge amounts of traffic going to their site. So actually, by associating with them can be very, very positive for brands. If you're looking to drive full price sales with those types of affiliates, then you need to possibly look at, are there added value promotions that you can do that aren't necessarily discounting. So whether or not that's free delivery, whether or not that's adding gift cards to the promotions that you run, there's all sorts of things that you can look at that actually don't mean that sale will be achieved by discounting, but by added value.
Now, adding gift cards, that I've never come across. Please explain.
So there are a couple of companies out there that spring to mind that do this and that have had a lot of success in reaching new customers and driving sales. So there's providers like GiftCloud and WeGift who essentially can create gift card campaigns. It's used very more commonly for brands offering subscriptions or maybe slightly higher AOV products and services, whether or not it's insurance or, I don't know, mobile phone contracts, that kind of thing, where if you actually purchase with them, then they'll supplement your order with a £20 Amazon voucher. It's another way it is an incentive strategy to reach more customers and drive that conversion, but you're not actually discounting your product. So it's a slightly different way to look at it, but it's still, I would say, incentive based.
That's quite cunning. So you could do a here's, purchase, and we'll give you one of our own free £5 gift vouchers, which then incentivizes their next purchase or them to give it to a friend, which is super clever. Now, there's one other thing you mentioned, which I'm sure there's people screaming, going, Chloe, please ask her what this means, which is closed loop publishers. What's a closed loop publisher, please?
So a good example of a closed loop publisher would be employee benefits, for example. So that's essentially publishers that have access to large customer bases that aren't necessarily publicly available. It could also be loyalty programs. These types of publishers allow you to tap into really highly engaged customers that you might not be able to target through other channels, essentially.
Oh, nice. So you've got to be a member to get in there, but it can be or as a consumer, you've got to be a member to get in there. But for a publisher, I'm getting all my words confused now. For a merchant, advertiser, it can be a great publisher to have on board because they've got a huge audience just ready to go.
Exactly that. Yeah, I mean, I can give some examples. So on the employee benefits side, you've got people like Perkbox and Reward Gateway. They're quite good examples of some of the employee benefits that work internationally as well. So they've got customer bases in different markets. And they allow you to offer your messaging and promotions to those user base. So that's where you might then introduce, if you don't want to discount, if you don't want to do a flat discount to encourage conversion, you could actually explore adding in a gift card or a type of promotion that is still incentive based, but it doesn't discount the product.
Very cool. Well, Amy, thank you so much. There's clearly so many ways we can go about building our affiliate platform so that we're getting the right mix of sales and high quality sales from any type of affiliates. That's really cool. Well, look, we're going to pause now for a reminder of our sponsors, and then we're going to talk about the whole wide world of affiliate marketing. Success in 2021 means building stronger relationships with your customers. Last year saw a lot of consumers switching to buy online, leading to surges in new customer acquisition. So how are you planning on turning your new first-time buyers into profitable repeat customers? Well, that's what Klaviyo is for. Klaviyo helps businesses create memorable marketing moments through email, SMS, and personalised website experiences. And that is what creates repeat purchases. That's why Klaviyo, the ultimate e-commerce marketing platform, is used by over 50,000 e-commerce brands around the world. Get started with your free account today. Visit klaviyo.com/masterplan. That's klaviyo.com/masterplan. Okay, Amy, so far we've gone deep into full price sales. Now you get to wow us with your insider knowledge about the whole of affiliate marketing. So for the following questions, your answer can be anything to do with affiliate marketing, which of course does include full price sales. So Amy, you ready for these?
Absolutely, Chloe, hit me with them.
Okay, let's start with affiliate marketing newbie advice. If we've inspired someone to take their first step with affiliate marketing, what do they need to know to give themselves the best chance of success?
I would say communicate your objectives of the channel and your campaigns with your affiliate network and also with the publishers that you're working with. This is really important. It's important if, for example, you're wanting to drive more full price sales or you're wanting to hit a particular customer segment. They'll be able to help tailor the types of affiliates that you work with or types of publishers that you work with and help focus that energy into hitting that objective. So that's really, really important. So the second thing that I would say about the channel is that it's fantastic for test and learn campaigns. It's very low risk and it's very easy to enter into. So it means that it's a great environment to be able to try new things. The fact that it's a CPA model, so a performance-based model, also means that it's easier to trial new relationships with publishers and test different campaigns.
Nice. I like that. Like that idea. Let's use it for our testing. Okay, once you've started, of course, you've got to keep optimizing. So what's your favorite way to improve affiliate marketing performance?
So I would say once you're up and running and you've got a core group of affiliates that are driving you sales that you're happy with, you obviously need to look at optimizing those relationships. So I just talked about testing different things and learning from those campaigns to grow. It's a great growth channel. So you shouldn't have a problem with finding new ways to develop the relationships that you've grown to date. Then, as we've kind of mentioned, diversifying the publishers and expanding your reach is really, really important. The more types of publishers that you work with, the more data that you build. And as we know, data is key when it comes to optimizing the channel. So work with your affiliate network to use this data and look at, are you focusing on the right publishers that have access to the right customers, and use that to essentially optimize your approach to the channel.
Nice. Okay. If someone listening wants to learn more about affiliate marketing, is there one cheap or free resource that you would recommend?
Yes, absolutely. Outside of this series that you're hosting on your podcast, I would say that Webgains has a whole host of material that will really help with anyone who's new to the channel or wanting to just develop their knowledge on affiliate marketing. Learning and development is a core part of what we do at Webgains. We created the Webgains Academy, which is essentially a series of online learning tools for anyone in the industry. So they just need to go to academy.webgains. We also have a very useful ebook that you can download, which is all centered around affiliate growth, and you can access that via our website as well.
Excellent. Lots of useful stuff there for you all to get hold of. And I have checked out Webgains Academy myself, so I can guarantee you guys it is full of ridiculously useful information to help you improve those affiliate accounts. Okay, it is now crystal ball time. What's coming up in the next 6 to 12 months that we should be getting ready for with affiliate marketing?
So I think it would kind of be odd to go through this podcast without mentioning the pandemic and the impact that that's having on the channel. And, certainly over the last 12 months, we've seen some of the positive sides in terms of the investment and growth into the channel, which is good. But on the flip side, we've seen our high streets really, really struggle, and, lots in the news about long-standing retailers sadly closing their doors. And this will have an impact on the channel. So I think we're going to see more startups coming into the channel, more businesses that are offering products that they can sell via publishers. I hope we're going to see more partners join. Certainly on the publisher side, I expect to continue to see innovations. It's one of the value propositions of the channel, is that publishers are able to innovate and offer new ways to target customers really easily. And, advertisers are available to reap the benefits of that. So I think we're certainly going to see developments on that side of things in the next 6 to 12 months. I think that We will continue to see an emphasis on ethical shopping and social responsibility, and customers placing more emphasis on how do they get their product without it being in bounds of plastic? How do they work with advertisers that are actually conscious of this? And, who are the publishers that are promoting it and making it easy to find these brands? I think they're some of the themes that we're going to be seeing over the next 6 to 12 months.
Very cool. Okay. Thank you for that extra insight, Amy. That was brilliant. Look, we are nearly at the end of the show. So could you please let the listeners know where they can find you and your business on the web and social media, please?
Yes, absolutely. If you are new to affiliate marketing and you're interested in setting up a program with us, or if you're a publisher and you want more support, you can go to webgains.com. That has lots of information on how to get access to the right teams and how to start your program. We've got 15 years of expertise in the channel. We're an international company, so if you're looking to roll out your program in multiple markets, we can certainly help with that. We've got fantastic teams that are based around the world that are focused on driving high performance within the channel. So we're certainly the network if you're looking to grow and develop and you want to have some fun, work with some very kind of creative, ambitious, smart people within the channel.
Excellent. Well, there you go, everyone. That's how to get hold of Webgains and how to get hold of Amy. Well, thank you, Amy, so much for being on the podcast today. It's been very cool talking about how we can find the right affiliates and drive the right traffic with the affiliate marketing channel. So thank you for coming on and sharing so many great tips with us. It's been brilliant.
Great. Thank you so much, Chloe. It's been great to speak.
So there you have it, how to drive high quality sales, which will in part be full price from your affiliate marketing activity. And it's a mixture of encouraging the right types of affiliates to come on board with you by identifying them and working with them to help them promote you, giving them the information they need to see you're a good fit and building those relationships. And then it's about building those relationships with all your affiliates. So as they understand what you're trying to achieve and you work with them to work out how to do it. And also, of course, many of you will know my mantra, which is a promotion exists to get the customer to do what you want them to do as cheaply as possible. So a lot of it is about sculpting those offers to get the results that you and whoever your affiliate is want, but also not giving away too much in the process. You can get the links to everything we discussed, including the Webgains Academy and that ebook, together with the full transcript of the episode, various notes, and much more at keepoptimizing.com. And as you should know by now, as part of my mission to help you improve your marketing, I've invited all of our affiliate marketing specialists to join us for a Q&A webinar at the end of the month. That is going to be your chance to get your questions answered. So go and get yourself registered for the webinar via keepoptimizing.com. Just click on Q&A webinar and you will find out how to sign up. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Keep Optimizing podcast. If you found this interesting and it's inspired you to get back into affiliates or to get started, then do check out the rest of our affiliate marketing month. That's the episode before this one and the 2 episodes after this one, because together they're going to give you a really good masterclass to get stuck in to doing affiliates right. And if you know of anyone else who's busy trying to improve or trying to start their affiliate marketing activity, then do tell them about the show, because I create it to help as many of you as possible. So the more people you tell, the more people we can help. It's as simple as that. Have a great week and make sure you listen to the next episode so I can help you to keep optimizing your marketing.
Access everything Keep Optimizing at keepoptimizing.com. That's with an S, not a Z.